So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And what strikes you most about this remarkable venue is, of course, its greenness. It really makes a terrific sight at the Estadio Akron, home to Guadalajara, one of Mexico's most popular teams. So straight into the action. Kuyt has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Jim, you've played... And the keeper's given it away. Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Guadalajara, Kuyt! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Robertson, looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Dani Olmo. Robertson simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, shooting chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Now, that's a fine ball. Camavinga.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Guadalajara definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
He's shifting through, and a chance! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Ghana are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's this...
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Ghana presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He is through here. Roll! Now, who's going to be first to this? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. The ball's gone astray. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Robertson. Ghana have hit a quick-fire double here. Tanucci. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Lopez. Dani Olmo in acres of space out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Kante. Onana.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Onana. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he welcomes it in. Fermin picks it up out wide. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. Raul going forward. He's picked his way through. Takes aim and crosses. And that has been cleared.
This is the time you need that pace.
That pass isn't the best. Zanetti. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Ronaldo gets on his bike and on the move.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's played through for him. Lopez, he has found the way. Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing. And that is indeed the final act.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 21, número 13.
Gets us going once more.
Número 22, número 6.
Rijkaard. Raul. Aims beyond the defence. Camavinga. That's a little off target.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Conte. Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Tries a measured ball. Alexander-Arnold gets flagged offside. Rijkaard. Raul. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Camavinga. And Alexander-Arnold.
Was that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And this is Count. Alexander-Arnold was in no mood for any of that. Alexander-Arnold ventures forward. Conte. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Raul. Decent chance! And no mistake. Just cruising. They are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any...
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Señoras y señores, beban con responsabilidad.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level, OK, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders.
Chance! They've scored! And it's Ghana who go in front. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So, a breakthrough already. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. Could move up a gear here. Cruyff. He's found a way through. That's very neat. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Berbatov. Neatly clipped into space. Buffon with the clearance. Ghana have reclaimed it. Neymar. Mateus. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Knocks it into space. Oh, good-looking ball. Berbatov. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Van Bronckhorst. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, and Berbatov! Totti. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Walker kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fermin is onto this. Fermin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Totti. And here's Mbappe. Walker gets across to intercept that. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Lopez. And he plays one through. He's found a way through. Shoots! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips.
He's had a shot! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Ghana have scored 2 quick goals here. Mateus. And it's Olmo. Oh, that's fabulous. And no, he's seen through all of that. Totti. Mateus. That has ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Berbatov. Nice interception, well timed. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Cruyff. Totti. And they win it back again. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Lopez. Now it's Lopez.
That was lovely, that.
Berbatov. Looking for the run. Picked out, great chance! Has to go back here. And again! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. He's in a great position here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Best and Mateus. Best. And the shot! And he's taking no chances there. And for the first half, that is that. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Ghana looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 12 será reemplazado por el dorsal 9.
The second period is on the way. And here's Lopez. Now, can they get him away? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mateus. It's a good run down the right. He's got away. Delivers with... Oh, good climb! Madrid with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's had a shot! And that should get the job done. Berbatov.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Cruyff.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Berbatov. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Ghana clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Desai cuts out the pass. And he's lost his man here.
Berbatov clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, my word, that is quite something. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And that is a super goal, a truly super goal.
Look, sometimes when they're hit that well, there's nothing going to stop it. You have to acknowledge the ferocity.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Ghana choosing to make the first change. At least that has given their people something to smile about. Now it's Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedri, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. Donadoni. Count going after that. Donadoni has it in a wide position. Count. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. That is good alertness. And here's Raul. Pedri stood his ground strongly. And this is Count. Roll! Roberto Carlos. And it's Totti. Mateus charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's managed to get free. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely spread. Now this could be a chance. That's a sharp pass. Donadoni. Conte. This looks promising. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the finish! And somehow he kept it out.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Donadoni. Mateus. Vieira. Not the most accurate pass. That's good running with the ball.
Habrá 2
Best.
minutos de descuento.
Cafu. Del Piero has the space to scheme. Cleared without hesitation. Taken back almost at once. Walker clears it away. And there goes the final whistle. Ghana can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Count. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Kvaratskhelia is a player who can do some serious damage. He brings a lovely intensity to that left flank and thrives on getting into half spaces. I think his biggest strength is his footwork, his ability on the ball. He's just so skillful at going past defenders and getting good delivery into the box. This guy is really one to watch out for.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Oh, some astute defending there. Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pass somewhat off target. It's a searching pass. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Dani Olmo.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper, David De Gea, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. And it's Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fermin does really well to win the ball there. Count providing an outlet on that flank. Can he get onto this? And he's in on goal! Conte!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Rijkaard. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Conte. And the counter is on.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And it's Lopez. Conte tries to pass it through. Lovely feet. In by Conte.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kvaratskhelia. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Schneider. Oh, that's fabulous. Garner looking to break at pace. Fermin in acres of space out wide. Fermin! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Garner with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Has to go back here. And this is Raul. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's in a great position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice interception, well timed. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
The first breakthrough. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Ghana come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution.
So off we go again.
Ghana really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Couts clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now here's the delivery. Now it's Griezmann. Walker kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Griezmann. And the ball's gone astray. Throw it. Hakimi. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. It's come to nothing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Griezmann. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
The attendance for this match was
is always scanning the
80,113.
pitch for targets. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Ghana are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And this is Kagawa. Chance! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rodri, and he's being shifted off it. Aimed beyond the defence. Kante goes sliding in. Look at this real chance!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution for Ghana, number 23, Danny Olmo, number 16, Fermin, number 14, Dirk Kuyt, number 18, Raul. Coming on the field, number 21, Neymar, number 4, Donadoni, number 20, Berbatov, number 6,
Hakimi.
Atebristan.
Ghana still have the cards to affect this game. Tries to play it through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Tanucci did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Donadoni. That is a brilliant interception. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Brazil has an approach to the game which is pretty much... There's the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Short changes him with that pass. And here's Berbatov.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision. Ghana really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Griezmann.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a nicely weighted pass.
Might want to be careful there.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ghana are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Taken back almost at once. And here's Neymar. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Silvestre proves too strong. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Zanetti eases the ball away from him.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Chance for a shot! Rijkaard. Probing pass. Dink through. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's got away. Zanetti with a fine tackle. Can he spark a counter here? Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And he's managed to get free. Rijkaard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Berbatov. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Takes a shot! And no mistake. They have stolen level at the last.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay onside, Peter. That was really clever.